The mastermind was murdered. Why is it gotta be that way? I mean, who could have even done it? That's exactly why I said we need to investigate the purpose and identity of the mastermind. Now do you understand, you useless insect? You are banned from talking to Master ever again. The mastermind's purpose and why they were killed. This room may very well hold the answers to those questions. After all, the mastermind must have spent who knows how much time here. Okay then, let us begin our search. It's time to uncover the identity of the mastermind. Ja. Guckt mal, ein Fernseher! There is nothing showing up on this one. Huh? Hey, look! Next to that TV! Isn't that a TV antenna? It is. It's just like the one my grandma uses. It's totally one of these high-def antennas. Wait, so if we hook up that antenna, we could watch TV? Huh? Did someone say TV? Well, Saturday morning, Hina's here. Are you talking about me? Anyway, if we can watch TV, let's do it. Come on! Are you all stuffed for info from the outside world, huh? Alright, let me work my magic and you'll be quantum leaping your way to TV land before you know it. I mean, I get the reference, but what is he talking about? Na dann schalt mal an. So, you think you can fix the TV? Just a little longer. What you really want to watch TV that bad? Another Saturday morning cat here. Okay. This door is kinda creepy. It's got a picture of Monokuma on it. What could be inside? No luck. The door is locked, huh? What if you use the key that opened this door? Let's give it a try, just in case. Nope, no good. It won't even fit in the keyhole. Oh. Well, don't worry about it. Everything is fine. The mastermind's dead, right? So, nothing's gonna happen to us. Also ich würde erst davon ausgehen, dass jemand tot ist, wenn alle Türen offen sind. Yeah, I guess you're right. I can't stop thinking about that door with Monokuma's picture on it. But worrying about it isn't gonna do me any good. Hina's right. Mastermind's gone, so there's nothing to be afraid of anymore. 5 Sekunden später springt Monokuma irgendwo raus. There's a bunch of computers all lined up. They look like high-performance PCs, nothing like the ancient laptop Alter Ego was installed on. They are all on, but they seem to be locked. So, what? We can't do anything? Just use your fighting spirit to force your way in. Huh? What century are you from? The mastermind must have been using these to monitor the network. And Alter Ego. You may well be right about that. But there is no point in thinking about it now. You're right. No matter when, no matter where, surveillance cameras are following our every move. I mean, they are absolutely everywhere. How many cameras does this place have anyway? Too much! There's really a ridiculous number of monitors here. And the mastermind's been using them all to spy on us. As long as I have this. Huh? Look at Master Go. Jetzt habe ich zu schnell gedrückt. Okay, Moment, das kriegt man gleich hin. Nee. Nee, das war's auch nicht. Nein, kein Auto. Kein automatisches. Ich wollte doch nur gucken. Ich weiß nicht mal mehr, wie ich hier ich habe zu schnell gedrückt. PGH. Das Handbuch. Das war... Wohl, wartet mal. Controls, Reaction, Giving Present, Fast Forward, Auto Mode. Ich hätte schwören können, es gab mal ein Ding, eine Dialogfunktion, wo ich nachlesen konnte. Was ist los? Ach, Zwang. Good news for you all Saturday morning kiddies out there. I think I got the TV net working. Really? Now all we gotta do is switch it on. Then do it. Freaking idiot mastermind. All you guys need to cut free from your regrets of the outside world. And they were sitting here watching TV the whole time. They really thought they could get away with it. Huh? This is... It's the feed coming from the surveillance camera monitoring this room, isn't it? Huh? That's weird. Hey, what are you doing? That's really weird. You are weird. Weird in every way possible. And not just weird. Super weird. But isn't this TV... But this TV isn't hooked up to anything but the antenna. So, how is it showing the camera feed? Did you try changing the channel? Oh, good idea. Let's give it a try. Hero went through each channel one by one. But on every channel it was just us. It was a live feed of us standing there in the data center. What the heck? Is it broken or something? No, there must be some kind of trick to it. Some weird setup. A trick? What kind of trick? I'm not sure, but... Huh? Huh? What? What? Been a while, you frigging bastards! Monokuma? How? You're supposed to be dead. Me dead? Don't be freaking stupid! Hey, you're acting kinda strange. Something seems different. Of course I'm different. Evolution is perfectly natural. After all, I've been hibernating for 2 years already. Not even. It's been like half a day at most. How are you alive again? Oh yeah! That's it! The look on your faces right now is sublime. That's what I wanted to see. The moment you went from hope to despair. Don't tell me you pretended to be dead all for this moment. Why would a bear pretend to be dead? You're the ones who should pretend to be dead when you see a bear. I mean, that's totally lovable. It makes me laugh. I'm gonna laugh now. And that's that. But it's almost time to cut off your past so full of hope and begin to despair the future ahead of you. I want you all to have way more fun in this killing game. You can't be serious. We have to keep going? No. We are supposed to get out of here. Get out of here? Are you still obsessed with getting out of here? How do you not get it? There is no getting out of here. And besides, this life isn't all bad, you know? I mean, there's stuff you won't like about life no matter where you are. Are you serious? This place is the worst. If it's the worst, does that mean you are in despair? laughing. I guess I'll just get to the point now. The point? You guys really struck gold when you found the TV. Yes, indeed. The TV is an essential part of your school life here. I knew it. I knew it was hiding a secret of some kind. But I connected the antenna, so why is it just showing us the surveillance feed? Look how attentive they are now. Well then, I'm gonna let you on a blood-gushing secret and tell you about it. That TV is absolutely, without a doubt, displaying the signal coming in on the antenna. Huh? But what does that mean? It's displaying the signal, but it's just standing here. Ah, you are so stupid. Don't you get it? Fine, I just tell you. This killing game is being broadcast live to the entire world. It's the most popular thing on TV. What? This killing game is being broadcast live to the entire world. It's the most popular thing on TV. It doesn't matter how many times he says it. I don't know what it's supposed to mean. I mean, even if I understood the words, I'm not sure I'd understand the deeper meaning. What? Broadcast live? To the entire world? What kind of bad joke is this? It can't be. Have they taken over the airwaves somehow? The camera feed is being broadcast? No way. It's impossible. That kind of overconfidence is a major weakness in your crisis management system, you know that. All you need is one weird trick that I found, and hijacking the airwaves is easy mode. Are you being serious right now? Of course! I heard a kind of creaking. But the sound was coming from my own mind. Like a boat tossing in the ocean. My mind had begun to creak and groan. Everything has a meaning, you know. All those hints I gave you, all those tantalizing tidbits about the school's mystery. Even me luring you here right now. Why would I do any of that without a reason? It was all for my captive audience to show them true despair like they'd never seen it before. I became the director of a despair-based production. This is the ultimate reality show, the best in despair entertainment. You are lying. If this was on TV, the police and everyone else would be going crazy. Yeah, there's no way they wouldn't have tried to come and rescue us. But if they already did. Huh? But then again, it's not really any of their business, right? Sure, some people might yell at their TV to try and warn you, but who would actually come here to help? Don't you think that's possible? I don't really know personally, so whatever. But to take control of all communications like that, you need an astronomical amount of resources. Yep. So, how could things have come this far? Well, that's a secret. There's something you all need to do first, remember? What? Yeah, there's the little business of... Huh? Class trial? Do you mean? Ich überlasse das jetzt dir, Monokuma, danke. I'll leave the next Monokuma file right here. Everyone, give it all you've got, okay? Okay, things are gonna get pretty crazy from here on out. You are in for a heck of a ride. I can't wait. I can't wait. And then he was gone. Reality was incomprehensible, the truth hopelessly out of reach. All we were left with was despair. We stood there for I don't know how long, frozen in place. I couldn't think. It took everything I had just to keep myself standing upright. I don't understand any of this. What's despair entertainment? And how is he still alive? I thought that finally we could get out of here. And plus, what did he say about a class trial? Well, that part's obvious. The class trial is the class trial. What it means is that at this point we have to figure out who the culprit is. Figure out who killed Kyoko. What? What are you talking about? I thought Mukuro Ikusaba was the one who died. The victim was female, right? Kyoko certainly fulfills that condition. And if Monokuma is still alive and active, that means that the mastermind Mukuro Ikusaba isn't dead. So, naturally, that body can't belong to her. So it must be Kyoko. There is no other possibility. The body is Kyoko's? Kyoko's been murdered? No. It's not possible. Because I don't know anything about her yet. I don't even know who she really is. To have it end like this? I don't believe it. I refuse to believe it. Whether you believe it or not, it doesn't matter. The truth is the truth. If you refuse to believe, it's your responsibility to uncover the truth for yourself. Myself? Anyway, we'd better begin. But if we are gonna have a class trial, then it means the killer... Correct. It must be someone participating in our school life. Wait! So you are saying one of us killed Kyoko? Well, that's not precisely what I'm saying, no. Huh? But you just said... I don't have time to explain now. There is a veritable mountain of issues I need to confirm. So, I'm going to begin my search. If you value your lives, you put everything you have into this. That is how this game works after all. Well, I'd better start by checking out the Monokuma file. Due to explosion, the victim's identity is unknown. They were, however, dead before the blast. The victim had been stabbed a single time with a knife, which went completely through the body. They had also been struck in the head with an object that about as thick as a metal pipe. The body was covered with other wounds, but these were at least several days old. So, even the Monokuma files doesn't tell us who the victim actually was. The unidentified body, could it really be Kyoko? Or... I have no choice. I have to investigate. I have to uncover the truth for myself. Skipper? Oh, du kleines müdes Stinktier. Du bist ja heute wieder dreist, Schatz. No matter what, I have to find out what happened or we are all dead. I need to go back to the scene of crime, back to the garden. Katze, meine kleine Flauschewampe. Ja, meine kleine Flauschewampe. Okay, time to get started. I need to check anywhere that may be important from one end to the other. I just need to do what I always do. Boah, erstmal in Hühnerstall gucken. I remember there were some chickens in the chicken coop. I count 4 chickens. Huh? 4?
What's going on, Makoto?
Oh, I'm glad you are here. Listen, do you remember how many chickens there were in here?
Of course. There were precisely 5.
Yeah, right.
Hmm? What's wrong? Katze.
Was falsch ist? Sind noch 4! There's only 4 chickens here now. We are 1 short.
Huh?
That's so weird. I wonder when it disappeared.
I was down here just before nighttime last night and there was definitely 5 chickens then. What are we gonna do? Going from 5 to 4 is gonna have an impact on the structure of the whole of the world. It's like a jigsaw puzzle. Even if a single piece disappears, the entire world will remain unfinished. Bleib liegen. I did my best to ignore Hero and focus on the problem at hand. Skippy. Kleiner Rabauke, du. Why did one of the chickens disappear? Could it be related to the case? Skippy, du bist heiß. Immer noch. This is the panel that controls the sprinklers. They are set to turn on at 7:30 every morning, and Monokuma said the time positively couldn't be changed. Huh? Hold on. So, the sprinklers turn on 7:30 each morning, right? Then, if the body was here before, then the sprinklers should have gotten it wet. Which would mean the murder must have taken place. Sprinklers have been added! Skippy.
Ach, du kleine Rabaugensau, du. Hier, gucke, leg dich mal so hin. These looks like fragments of something. They are all burned, so I can't really be sure, but I feel like I've seen something like it before. Where? Wait, was it here? I have to double check that later. So, jetzt noch das Messer aufheben. There's a knife laying on the ground. Is this... Must be the knife that was stuck in the body before it exploded. The force of the explosion must have thrown it over here. Monokuma Fire said the knife went all the way through the body from front to back. Does that mean this knife is what caused the fatal injury? Either way, this knife... It looks really familiar. Wait, is this... That's it! It's the knife that person was holding. This is getting really weird. There are just too many strange coincidences. Whoever the person in the mask was that attacked me last night, they were holding that knife. And that same knife was used to stab that same masked attacker we found here. So maybe this masked person got stabbed because when they attacked, I was in a kind of trance. Maybe I reacted by grabbing the knife. And maybe then I... And if this really is Kyoko, it would mean Kyoko is the one that attacked me. But why the mask? I just don't know. I don't remember anything clearly from last night. No. No, it can't be. There is no way. if I check the body more thoroughly, maybe then I'll find out for sure if it's Kyoko or not. Huh? There is something weird about the body's fingernails. Oh, these are fake nails. They are really long. They seem like they'd get in the way of normal activity. There's also something on the back of her right hand. Is this a tattoo? It got burned, so I can't make out the whole thing, but it looks like a picture of a dog or something. I've never seen anything like it before. The lower half of the body didn't get wet at all. After the body blew up, the top half got set on fire, so I dumped a bucket of water on it, which explains why the bottom half isn't wet. There's nothing strange about it, right?
Everything is strange about it.
The upper half of the body got set on fire in the explosion, so it's totally blackened. Also, the top half of the body is wet. That's because it got set on fire and I threw water on it. Since I only threw water on the part that was on fire, the top half, the bottom half is still dry. Still trocken. Trocken heißt das. Trocken. In other words, there's nothing strange about the top half being wet. There isn't, right? Oh, there is. There is many wrong with it. Na kitty! Skippy, my kitty! Ich denke nicht, dass ich alles gesehen habe. Vielleicht die Schuhe? Echt jetzt? The white jacket the victim was wearing got totally burned up. There's only one little piece left. Jetzt? Ah.
It's 11 o'clock right now.
Okay, and?
Oh well, I was just thinking about when we first found the body.
When the body was found, huh? I should look back at what I did this morning to help me remember when that was. Monokuma's announcement woke me up at 7 o'clock as usual, and I headed for the dining hall pretty soon. Once I got there, I meet up with Hina. That was right around 7:30. Then I headed to the gym where everyone else was waiting. Next, Toko went to go the pickaxe, and that's when she found the body. What time was it then? Now then, Toko, what time is it? Well, when we left the gym, it was just before 9 o'clock, so it's probably 9 on the dot now. That's right. It has been right around 9 o'clock.
Yeah, now you mention it, I think you're right. So I think we can say for sure that the body was found at 9 a.m. Okay, my job's done.
That's a pretty small job. So, who does that body belong to? Whoever it is, I'm not gonna look. I don't want to faint anymore. Ja, okay. Wir gucken mal hier rein. Nur um sicher zu gehen. Just to be sure. This room is dusty and disorganized. In other words, a pretty stereotypical tool shed. Is this a tub? Wait, was there a tub in here before? I should probably look into it. It could be related to the case. Ja, dann klopsch mal hin. The top is wet and covered with mud and grime, but the underside is totally clean and completely dry. On the side of the top, one side of the top is wet and dirty. Something about that bothers me. there's something carved into the handle of this pickaxe. Crazy diamond. It's the same thing that was written on the back of Mondo's coat. The pickaxe is connected to Mondo somehow. It's definitely intriguing, but now's not the time to worry about it. So, Hina, baby? Listen, Makoto. Do you remember how the body looked, before it blew up? If I remember right. It was wearing some kind of mask and a big white coat. Also, there was a knife sticking out of the stomach and the area around it was stained with blood. Apparently, the wound had stopped bleeding, but the blood on the body was still wet. The Yakuya said not to touch it to avoid getting all bloody. But for how much blood there was on the body, I didn't see any on the ground around it. Ah, thanks. That was a big help. Now that you explained it, I totally remember how it looked. Well, having to talk about it like that helped me remember it a lot better too. So, thank you too. Okay, Byakuya, hast du noch was beizutragen, außer Krummel Krummel? Good timing, Makoto. I wanted to talk to you, okay? What do you want to talk about? I'd like to hear your alibi. Alibi? Correct. I'd love to hear where you were after nighttime began last night. Well, I was sick, so I was asleep all night. But why are you asking that now? And what's nighttime got to do with it? Isn't it obvious? This murder took place after nighttime. How can you know that for sure? Because just after nighttime began, I came to the garden. I was going around looking for everyone so I could tell them about Monokuma. He has been spending most of his time in the garden the last few days, so I figured he'd be here. And I can confirm that when I arrived last night, there was nobody here. So the murder could only have taken place at some point during nighttime after I left the garden. However, Toko, Hiro, Hina and I were in the gym together the entire last night. What? Once I found Hiro in the garden, we immediately went to Toko and Hina's rooms to get them. At that point, we all went to the gym and began dismantling Monokuma. As a precaution, we made sure not to go anywhere alone. We even went to the bathroom in pairs. In other words, all four of us have airtight alibis. The only one who don't have alibis are me and Kyoko. And if the victim really is Kyoko, then I'm the only one without an alibi. Also, when we went to go get Hina and Toko, we stopped by your room as well. But you never came to the door. So, where precisely were you? I'm telling the truth, I was in my room, but I was dead asleep. I had a fever, so that's hardly an alibi. I know. So, what now? You seem to be at quite a disadvantage here. I'm the only one without an alibi. That's really bad, isn't it? Uh-huh. I think I've checked everything I need to in this area. But I'm not done yet. There are other areas I need to check. Specifically that fragment I found before. There's somewhere I need to go in order to confirm my suspicions. And I still need to find out more about Kyoko. Is that corpse really Kyoko? If that's true... Was that also Kyoko who attacked me last night? Aber sowas von sicherlich, natürlich! Ich meine, Grippe ist scheiße und vergessen auch, aber sicher! If I can find out more about her, maybe I can answer the question. Kyoko was never the kind of person to talk about herself all that much. Maybe if I can get into her room, I'll be able to find out more. But the key to her room...